Ladies and gentlemen, we have huge breaking news. That is right. 2 major bombs dropping today. I don't want to waste any time. We will jump right into it. I apologize if I sound under the weather. I am pretty sick today, but the news just dropped. The biggest piece just dropped a few moments ago. You know RB, Philly Take with RB. Hit the like button for the grind. We will jump right into it, but I do have to let you know that this show is brought to us by BetUS. Ladies and gentlemen, right now you can go on over to betus.com and get a 150% deposit match bonus by using the code YouTube150 on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000. Shout out to BetUS. It's as easy as this. Go on over to the site, click on basketball. My favorite odds right now is Nick Nurse plus 1,000 to win Coach of the Year. We're going to put a quick 20 bomb on there to win 200. Easy as that. Once again, use the code YouTube150 over on BetUS. Get a 150% deposit match bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000. Okay, let's talk about the 76ers because just moments ago, breaking news from the Philly Mayor Cherelle Parker says that she is supporting the Sixers' plans for an arena in Center City and ensures that the Sixers will stay in Philly pending legislative approval. So we can throw away the Camden, New Jersey plan, the prototype, all of it. It is done. The Sixers are staying in Philly, but there is another caveat, okay? There's another layer to this. They will be moving out of the sports complex, and we'll talk about that more in just a second. Philadelphia Inquirer, Mayor Cherelle Parker has endorsed a proposed Sixers arena downtown in Philadelphia, boosting its chances despite Chinatown's resistance to the location. So they don't want this new building there, and we'll talk about why. But Mayor Cherelle Parker on her own X account, as your mayor, I'm speaking from my City Hall office with a very important announcement. I am proud to share that I've made my decision and an agreement has been reached to ensure that our Sixers are staying home. Let's go ahead and listen to what she has to say.
Good day, Philadelphia, and hello, everyone. As your 100th mayor, I come before you from my City Hall office with a very important announcement. I am proud to share that I have made my decision and an agreement has been reached that will ensure that our Sixers are staying home. Yes, you heard me correctly. My administration has reached an agreement with the Philadelphia 76ers for an arena in Center City, and I will be transmitting the related legislative package to our City Council of Philadelphia for its consideration where it must be approved. Philadelphia, I am proud. This is an historic agreement. It is the best financial deal ever entered into by a Philadelphia mayor for a local sports arena.
So she goes on to talk about it more, but pretty much like she said, the Sixers are staying in Philly, and essentially she's advocating for the 76th place, which is, you know, this whole agreement prototype thing that's been going on for the last couple years where, you know, they've been doing research on the area, the outside locations, things like that. Do you think this is a good idea to put in Center City, Philly? Let me know. Like I said on the last video, when we talked about Camden, NJ, I'm a little bit upset that they're leaving the sports complex. I like the vibe. I like, you know, just having all of the teams nearby and having the Xfinity Live and just really just the whole ambiance of the environment. But it seems like in 2031, they will be moving out, and she is advocating for them to be in Center City. Now, I want to pull up an article from onpattison.com. Shout out to my guy, Austin Krell, who just wrote a little article on this, and he provides a little more context about what is going on here, right? The 76th place, it seems like it's coming more into fruition, and if we scroll down a little bit, he says, this comes a week to the day after Mayor Parker led a 3-hour meeting at the Pennsylvania Convention Center with proponents and detractors of the project, giving them an opportunity to voice their perspectives on the concept. The following day, which was last week, a rendering of the team's arena concept in Camden was released. Sources familiar with the project told On Pattison the Sixers have a very serious offer from Camden. They would prefer to stay in Philly but do not intend to remain in the sports complex. Proponents of the new arena note its impact on the economy. The new arena is estimated to generate an economic output of more than 700 full-time jobs and $1.9 billion for the city. Detractors of the project are essentially concerned about the domino effects of gentrification on the surrounding areas. So, again, Chinatown, Center City, they don't want this arena in there because it is going to, kind of destroy the environment that's already been built there. As it says here, they view it as a threat to the welcoming communities that have been built over decades. Traffic, parking issues, all these kinds of things are going to be impacted by this new building in Center City. But it seems like that's what we are headed towards. It's unfortunate that they have to leave the sports complex, but it's cool that they get to, I guess, stay in Philadelphia. It'll be interesting, at least from maybe a content perspective, right? I mean, you'll have a lot of people walking around the arena and just kind of walking the streets. It's going to be very interesting. We'll have more developments. She did say that they will outline a more formal proposal and things like that in the coming weeks. So we'll have to keep our eyes on it. But it is official. The Sixers are staying in Philadelphia, and it seems like they are headed towards Center City. So give me your thoughts on that down below. Now, I do want to also recognize another big, huge piece today, a huge bomb, a Woj bomb, the last Woj bomb. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Adrian Wojnarowski has retired from news and media. It's crazy. It's actually wild. Trade deadlines, free agencies will never be the same. Woj has accepted a role at St. Bonaventure, his alma mater, to be the program's GM. Woj is now a GM. He will assist with NIL allocation, recruiting, and assisting the head coach. So, pretty much in his goodbye, he said he does not want to have to stay up all night anymore, and break news at 4:30 in the morning. And it's just taxing, and he wants to do more with his life. Shout out to Woj. He's one of the legends, one of the GOATs, one of the best to ever do it. It's sad to see him go, but now Shams and Chris Haynes are on the radar of ESPN. Who do you think they're going to target, right? Shams' contract was up with The Athletic. Things are getting interesting now. Maybe Woj had an upper hand. I don't know. But Woj is done in the news media realm. It's sad to see him go and to just pay him, his dues, right? Give him some credit. Thank him for some of the great moments. I've pulled up and tweeted some of the great Woj bombs that even we have covered here on this channel over the years. Obviously, the latest, the Paul George 4-year contract, the James Harden trade to the LA Clippers, where we did a stream at 4 in the morning. And the PG one, we were also up to like 4 in the morning. The Ben Simmons trade, right, to get James Harden to the Philadelphia 76ers. The time that Doc Rivers threw Ben Simmons out of practice and the suspension came out. And there's a whole bunch more. I just could not put all of them out on Twitter. Just so many trades and so many crazy news pieces, especially when it relates to the Sixers and, Ben Simmons sneaking back to the arena or, the practice, or Ben Simmons just quitting on the team, or James Harden, this and that. It has been a wild ride. So Adrian Wojnarowski, I tip my cap and I say thank you for all the great moments that you have given us over the years. So Woj is gone. The Sixers are moving to Center City. Crazy day in the life of Philadelphians. Give me your thoughts down below in the comment section. Once again, shout out to BetUS. Go ahead and go check them out, as this show is presented by BetUS. Thank you all. We have more content to come. We are nearing training camp, and we have some exciting updates to share very soon. Appreciate you all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.